Well, dear colleagues, I would like to start by expressing my thanks for adding to the agenda this very important debate. In particular, Mr. Gianni Pittella, for this initiative. I know that this was and remains a priority for all political groups. Only some days ago, we had a fruitful and frank discussion also in the Justice and Home Affairs Council with the Ministers of Interior. Let me start by highlighting the following. No matter how much work we collectively do, the three institutions, in the end, we will be judged by our success or failure only on 3 or 4 topics. Schengen is one of them. For our citizens, it is the symbol of the European Union itself. It is the most tangible example of European integration. It represents all the rights and benefits of being European, closely connected to the freedom of movement and the notion of European citizenship. You all know my personal commitment in safeguarding and upholding Schengen from the very first moment I took office. And we said in the past, a unified Schengen is a stronger Schengen. We are convinced that Bulgaria, Romania, and also Croatia, as soon as it is ready, should fully join the Schengen family. This will enlarge the area of free movement and make the Schengen tools more performant and thus increase security. Since long, the Commission's position is that Bulgaria and Romania already fulfil the necessary conditions. They were positively assessed between 2009 and 2011. It is, as you know, for the Council now to decide on the lifting of internal border controls with Bulgaria and Romania by unanimity. And it is high time that this happens. Our discussion with the Interior Ministers last week left me optimistic that there is agreement that this issue must now again seriously be considered. As far as Croatia is concerned, we are working closely with the authorities to identify the areas where improvements are still necessary in order to positively conclude all the Schengen evaluations as soon as possible. This will allow us, the Commission, to complete the first stage and conclude that also Croatia is ready to join Schengen. And then it will be again for the Council to decide. The Schengen evaluations in 2016 and 2017 verified the necessary conditions for the application of all relevant parts of the acquis. In some areas, Croatia meets the necessary conditions for joining Schengen. In other areas, further improvement is required, and we stand by the Croatian authorities to continue with the same commitment. A full implementation of the Schengen acquis will also allow drawing full benefits of systems such as the Schengen Information System, the Visa Information System in the relation between Romania, Bulgaria and Croatia and the other Schengen states. It would also allow them to implement the entry-exit system in the most efficient way, without installing it in border sections, which would become internal borders after their accession to Schengen. The implementation of the ES will be a particular challenge for Croatia, given its long land border. Here, the European Union is willing to provide support. Finally, the setting up of ETIAS will strengthen the management of the external borders and therefore Schengen. Bulgaria, Romania and Croatia are playing their equal share to protect the European Union's external borders. Fully joining Schengen is not only politically fair, it is also needed from a security point of view, because the internal security of one member state is the internal security of all and the security of all our citizens. I hope that we can welcome these member states to Schengen soon, following a positive decision by Council. Dear colleagues, as I said before, I have been advocating from the moment I took office that we need a strong and unified Schengen. Today, I would like to commend, to praise the authorities of the three countries for their commitment. We are running the last mile. Let's run it all together. Today, the Parliament and the Commission, tomorrow, the Council. I hope your message will be heard by the Council, Mr. Pittella. Thank you.